Oh yeah. Hi-ya! Nice. Well done, Miss Stacey. Well done.
Easiest way to do it, man.
Yeah, buddy. What's happening, guys? Well, today Miss Stacey and I are headed out on Lockheart Basin Trail. Now, we're not going to do the whole thing because we got a super late start. It's about 3:15 right now, and so nicely done. The abbreviated plan is.
This is not the trail, man.
Huh?
This is not the trail.
Where's the trail? Where do you go, trail? Maybe that was the trail back up there. Oh, maybe it's. Oh, maybe we needed to go right. Whoops. But yeah, Lockhart Basin. We are a little bit late getting started, so we are gonna head up to an overlook which looks at Needles, which is a really cool formation here in Canyonlands. You actually can't ride through it. Stay on one.
Oh man. We're not gonna get along today.
Aw. There you go, you're doing good. Keep those revs up. Push your front tire right along.
It's wet.
Perfect.
All sand could be wet.
But yeah, you're not allowed to ride through Needles. You're not even allowed to mountain bike through Needles. So I'm actually okay with that restriction.
It's like a wilderness? Is like they're treating it like a wilderness?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that you can do in Needles is walk.
Well.
Immediately find ourselves a nice little cow gate. Oh, and here's a good thing for you guys to know. You will encounter these gates all through Moab and all the trails here. The rule of thumb is if you encounter one of these gates, they just ask...
On a trail that's supposed to be open.
Yeah, on a trail that's supposed to be open. That's not posted like, this trail ain't open, yo.
Yeah.
You move your bike through, and then you hopefully don't sink down in the sand. And if Miss Stacey was super nice trail riding buddy, she would have already been off shutting the gate.
That's true, but I have so many layers of clothing on that I can't move very well.
Yeah, you're dressed up like the kid from A Christmas Carol, right? There's Christmas Carol, A Christmas Story.
I don't know. I don't think I've watched either of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that Christmas Carol the one with Scrooge?
I don't know. I'm talking about the one with the sexy lady leg lamp.
I've never seen that, so.
Okay, this was totally just shut. Ow.
What's going on back
Come
there?
on, you bastard. There it is. Holy cow. Whew. If you're a cow and you get through that, more power to you.
You deserve it.
Yeah. Freedom. Hooey. Somebody walking.
That's no fun.
Right. Old guy trekking, man, that's cool.
Yeah, he was like ready to go too.
Yeah.
Maybe he came from Moab.
Maybe. But yeah, The only thing you can do in Needles is hike, backpack. So I'm alright with that restriction. They treat it as a wilderness, like as Miss Stacey said. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's universal. Like, I've never seen it in any other state. But in Colorado, the wilderness, National Forest Wilderness, is walk only.
Right, there are lots of wilderness areas in Colorado that I'm kind of sad that we can't ride in. But it is what it is.
Since they keep the mountain bikers and cyclists out, it's actually okay.
Yeah. Wow, this is a really pretty valley right there. But those of you looking for Lockheart Basin trail information, from back there where we started, which is it's very well marked as you come down 211 out of Moab. So you take 199 straight. 191 straight south through Moab, right on 211, and down that road. Geez, like forever, right, Miss Stacey?
Yeah, it's like, well, so from 191, the entrance to Canyonlands is 35 miles.
Right.
So you go about 30 miles.
Yeah, it's about 30 miles.
Or more, 33 miles maybe.
Past Beef Basin, past...
one is straight ahead, and it's
past
green.
Newspaper Rock, which will come to you first, then Beef Basin. And just keep on trucking. And it's well marked. There's a good sign for the...
It's marked as number 1.
Yeah, it's trail number 1, which is kind of cool. But it is marked as a green, so easy trail. There is supposedly one gnarly section. The total trail length, I think, is like 50 miles or something. But down towards Hurrah Pass on Chicken Corners is where the trail actually comes out. There is a set of steps. If you go this way from south to north, I believe you'll go down those steps, which is a lot easier than going up them. So that was what was recommended to me by my buddy, the FLB Club, who runs trailtaker.com. So if you guys are looking for trail info and whatnot, another great resource for that information is what Richard and Mark are doing. Trailtaker.com. They have GPS tracks and video of a lot of the trails. They've even used some of my videos for some of the trails that they haven't done. So check that out if you're looking for places to ride. Talking to you, Mr. Hobbs Garage. Hobbs just moved. He now lives out by the airport in the Denver Metro. About 45 minutes from the CDS feller and Miss Stacey.
That was a great commercial.
It was. Throw a few shout outs out there, why not?
Yeah, I'm like, is there barbed wire across this? Or
Did somebody not close a gate? Yeah. Well,
I can't tell.
see, the crappy part of that is, like, you never know when a rancher opened it so that they could move cattle between pastures. So if you find a gate that's open, it's like, just leave it the way it was. But sometimes I'm like, some jerk just went through in a pickup truck and left it open. Some cyclist. Some thin tire cyclist out here in the sand.
I'd recommend, if you don't like sand, to ride this after it rains.
Yeah.
Wet sand is way nicer than dry sand.
Yeah, we've had some rather crappy weather this trip. We're only going to get maybe 1 or 2 videos out of this whole trip. Kind of sucks. But we rode the first day we were out here with some subscribers of the channel. A dude named Brad and his wife Chelsea. And we went down and did Onion Creek. And I don't know. Everybody told me that Onion Creek is an out and back. And it totally wasn't.
We made it into like...
Right. There's a gate that I think everybody thinks is the end of Onion Creek. And it actually like kind of commingles with the Kokopelli Trail. And we took the Kokopelli Trail through some pretty cool terrain. It was a very I don't know, what is it, XT225 friendly trail.
Yes.
The women folk enjoyed it. It was a little bit of rudiness, but towards the end. But other than that, it's a pretty easy trail. For those of you noobs looking to come to Moab and have some fun, try out Onion creek and go through the gate. But that trail was really cool because the whole way down it, it's kind of like Cane Creek if you're familiar. You get to ride like back and forth across the creek. So you have like, I don't know, 25 water crossings. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, they're all like real shallow.
Yeah, but when you do it, expect to get your boots wet. I got my feet wet and they were wet all day long for the rest of the ride. Wow, this is cool. I did not expect this to be like wide enough to have a freaking double tanker go down it.
So if you have a mobile home,
Right,
and you're looking at living here, you can actually move in down this way.
So I've been playing Fallout 4. Gonna talk about gaming for a minute here. But what I do with Bethesda games, and Bethesda is the company that put out Fallout 4, is you gotta wait like a year because their games suck right out of the gate. But they have a huge modding community and they make all kinds of like add-ons and bug fixes and all kinds of stuff. And then you go to Nexus, the nexusmods.com, and you download all the mods for the game, and then you can play it about a year after it's released. It's awesome. But in that game, there's factions. And I was explaining to Miss Stacey as we were driving around Goblin Valley yesterday that we should totally like quit our jobs and start like a dual sport faction, and like I could change my name to Scar and she could be like Princess Kutabiznatch or something. And we could just like take over some ridge or something and just like, you know, rule with an iron fist and go down and raid Moab, or raid the houses in Moab for supplies. Yeah, I'm a huge nerd.
This would be a great place for a pop-up.
It would be a perfect spot. It's already,
Utah is excellent.
it's already uraniumed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You already have your moat.
Right.
And if you get in the right place, there's a moat on all sides of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
just have to defend your bridge.
take it over. Well, we all know that I'm a troll, so
yeah.
I already got that.
You got your Mormons who are very prepared, but they're so nice that they'll share with you.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if you go to like other preppers, they will shoot you over their food.
Right.
But Mormons are sweet, so they would just share.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they have guns because they're cool like
Right.
that.
There you go. Get on.
And I hate
get on the
sand,
gas.
so I'm gonna be snow.
In the sand, you got to get on the gas sooner.
Yeah.
Because remember, you're
wrong.
using the rear tire to give grip to your front tire. Basically, you're driving everything with your rear tire. Oh, dude, what were we talking about? What were we talking about yesterday? And I was like, dude, this is a perfect video idea.
I don't know, but I really want to know if anybody out there is eating a turkey egg.
So,
It's a valid question.
once again, Mr. Robbie, our gracious Moab host, just lets us crash at his pad. And basically be there when he's not even there. Just so Robbie's the man. And we bribe him with food. Miss Stacey cooks for him, and he is very happy because he's a bachelor. But we had this conversation the other night where I think you've actually asked it before, but it kind of came up again. And we were like, so why don't people eat turkey eggs?
Yeah.
Like, you never even hear about turkey eggs. Like, it's not even considered a delicacy or something. You just, like, I was like, oh yeah, turkeys have eggs. Duh, they're birds. Like, I had that moment. So Miss Stacey looked it up, and I'll let you take it from there.
I didn't. You actually asked your phone, and it said, because they are expensive.
They are expensive. But why are they expensive?
Because they only lay like 2 eggs a week. But that's still a lot of eggs for all those turkeys, and I've never seen a turkey egg.
Right. And you brought up a very valid point. Like, everybody has a turkey for Thanksgiving, so there has to be a ton of turkey eggs.
Right. They're not baby turkeys, you know. These things have grown up and they've been laying eggs all year.
Right.
So where did the eggs go?
or why don't we eat them?
Right.
And yeah, the only answer was that it would be expensive, and but they don't.
They look like dinosaur eggs.
They don't lay eggs nearly as fast as chickens do.
Right, but that's not a valid reason for why we've never ever seen
Yeah,
one.
they're like 1.5 times the size of a chicken egg.
And they're speckled.
Right, and
so they look cool.
Yeah, they look kind of like dinosaur eggs.
Yeah.
Not that any of us have ever seen one of those, but you know what I mean.
We've all watched Jurassic Park. We know exactly what they look like.
You know what I mean.
So, yeah. Anybody have a turkey?
Yeah, if anybody has a turkey.
Have you ever had a turkey
have you
egg?
ever tried
I want to know.
turkey? Yeah.
I need to know.
I think I'm going to have to get Junkman. Give Junkman a call and be like, hey man, you got any turkeys? Because he might. Stacey needs a turkey egg. Turkey egg omelet. Tanker.
You know Junkman knows where to get one.
Tankerman might know.
Tankerman probably knows where to get one too.
Oh, you know what? I was supposed to sing to him too. Why does everybody gotta hate on my singing? Where's my Tyler? My minutes stop when I need them. Those guys would start me off with a song too.
They would.
Yeah.
Seamus Brothers.
Oh no, then you gotta involve Mr. Ness. Mr. Ness doesn't sing.
Probably a good thing.
Dude, this is Stacey's going buck wild. You're gonna have a bunch of very angry men on motorcycles chasing you soon.
That's alright. I'll feed them, they'll be happy.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, what? There you go.
Get away from me, I'm gonna run into you.
Dude, you are good. You are all good.
I'm gonna fall and you're gonna run me over.
So Miss Stacey has an issue with her own thoughts of her own riding skills. She is badass. She can ride awesome and does on a regular basis, but she doubts herself and doubts her skills, which she knows she has, which is why it's confusing to me. One of the skills that she's working on learning is riding in sand.
I'm staying away from and scared to death
Right.
of. Well,
More throttle is the answer in sand. That's it.
I'm just so glad this sand is wet.
Yeah. But even if it's not, all of the
If it's not, it's like riding on marbles, little tiny ones.
right.
And it wants to suck you in
But you were
and give you a
you're
hug.
doing extremely well.
It looks just like chicken
This
corners.
does look just like chicken corners.
It looks like if we go around the edge of this, we'll be at chicken
I
corners.
wonder if this is gonna be like a 48-mile long chicken corners, because if it is, that would be sweet.
It would, because there's not as much. There is sand on this, but so far it's not been nearly as deep as chicken corners.
Right. Ooh, another incredibly useful piece of information. There is gas at the end of 211, which we did not know.
And showers.
And showers. There is a privately owned place called, what was it, like Needles Outpost or something?
Yeah.
Called Needles Outpost. It's right before the entrance of Canyonlands, so you'd have to go past this trail, which we did. We finished out the road since we've been out here so many times and haven't done it. But they have gas and showers. And I was like, that is important information, because once you get out here, you're so far from Moab and gas and anything that there's literally...
You're closer to Monticello.
Yeah, you're closer to Monticello than you are Moab.
Hey, we gotta open this gate. Yeah.
Oh, there's a gate? Good thing it's your turn.
Oh, man. You just want to record me trying to get on and off this bike in this outfit. Jesus.
You want me to do it?
Please.
Alright.